Follows a special presentation from Idaho News 6. For 36 years, history has been made on these greens. Now, with PGA Tour cards on the line, all eyes are on Hillcrest Country Club. From the ultimate fan experience to the millions raised for Idaho charities, Chevron presents live from the Albertsons Boise Open. Here are your hosts, Idaho News 6's Don Nelson and Tournament Executive Director, Jeff Sanders.
Good morning, and thanks for joining us here on Idaho News 6. I am senior reporter Don Nelson, live from Hillcrest Country Club in beautiful Boise, Idaho, where a whole season of competition is built up to this, the final day on the final stop of the Corn Ferry Tour regular season. It's the 36th annual Albertsons Boise Open presented by Chevron. Joining me, a very familiar face, Jeff Sanders, Executive Director of the Albertsons Boise Open. Welcome, Jeff. What a great day to finish this thing up on a Sunday.
This is the day, big guy. Thanks for having me. This is going to be an awesome day. A little bit of rain last night, softened the golf course. These guys are going to be throwing lawn darts out there today.
Well, they better, because we're going to talk about those pin placements in just a moment or two. We've had some full days of golf and, of course, late nights of concerts. We'll get to Skinnerd in just a second. But you can feel the energy and the excitement this morning, Jeff. Neighborhood reporter Allie Tripke joins us live with highlights from some of those concerts and from Junior Day. Our Isaiah Sharp is also live to bring you his precision forecast. We'll check in with them throughout the show. Now, Jeff, part of what makes today so exciting, of course, is the stakes. Some of these young golfers are the stars of tomorrow, and with PGA Tour cards on the line, this could be their big break. So let's go right to the leaderboard. This is going to be quite the finish.
We've got three guys tied for the lead, okay? Three guys at 15 under par that could win this tournament. However, there are 19 guys out there also tight. They're within 3 shots.
Look at this scoreboard.
So anything can happen today at Hillcrest. Like I said earlier, soften the golf course. Whenever you soften this golf course, the key is keep it in the fairways. You can put some spin on it. The pins are tucked, Don. They're Sunday pins, which means they're tucked in the corners.
I was just going to say, so for the novice viewers out there, that means it's tough.
It's tough. Well, you want to have the final round.
Sure.
Test these guys, and Hillcrest will test them today.
Absolutely. The big winners of the Albertsons Boise Open presented by Chevron aren't just the players with dreams of going pro or the fans who love the drama and thrill of high-level golf. It's the charities. It's part of what sets this tournament apart. Since its inception in 1990, the Albertsons Boise Open, presented by Chevron, has donated, you ready for this, more than $42 million to charities. That's a Corn Ferry Tour record. Wow.
Wow, that's right. And you know what? That's the scorecard. That's the scorecard for the golf tournament, really. The biggest winner here this week is charity. We've delivered $3 million for 4 years in a row, $42 million over 36 years. You can't do it without the Albertsons Company as your title sponsor, and it's exciting, Don. This is a big day for charity and a big week.
And as you mentioned the $3 million, here's a look at the check reveal at the Hershey Company Pro-Am dinner in front of more than 800 sponsors. We're looking at it right now, partners and guests, and that was quite the night as well downtown.
We packed the Boise Center, and ZZ Top even showed up and played a few songs for us.
Heard of those guys.
Big night. Again, big night. $3 million this year, $42 million over the 36 years.
All right, that is awesome. We'll hear from some of the deserving charities who will benefit from this money throughout the show. Senior reporter Roland Barris kicks us off with two of the most popular nonprofits.
The Albertsons Boise Open is a huge contributor to charities in our area. I'm senior reporter Roland Barris for Idaho News 6, and I had a chance to talk to two of the biggest recipients of that charitable donation from the Boise Open about how much of a difference this event makes for their ability to help our community. The whack of a golf ball is the sound of a better community for all of us. Every year, the Boise Open provides tens of thousands of dollars to area charities. Two of the most popular by fan designation are the Idaho Humane Society and Ronald McDonald House.
It is an incredible opportunity. We are so proud to be a part of this community event. It's so exciting. It brings amazing golfers, awesome music, and the opportunity to support so many worthwhile nonprofits in our area.
The Ronald McDonald House has 47 rooms and provided assistance in the past year to 2,000 families who are facing devastating illnesses that often affect children.
High five! You're doing so good.
We just want to make sure we remove barriers and reduce burdens so that they can focus on their child.
The need for their services has gone up 16% in the last year, and an expansion is in their 5-year plan, so every dollar matters. Meanwhile, the cat's meow is a daily thank you for the people who designate their donation to the Idaho Humane Society.
When they go to purchase their tickets, the proceeds of those tickets go towards nonprofits, and then the ticket purchaser gets to select the one that means the most to them.
Rule says last year the society got $121,000 from the Open. It helped them find homes for 10,000 animals, but it also gave them resources to help people care for the animals they already have.
Our pet food pantry, over 70,000 pounds of food last year was distributed, and it really does help to give families an opportunity to keep their pets in their homes when they're safe and when they're loved.
100% of all ticket sales from the Albertsons Boise Open go to local charities. And when you buy your ticket, you can choose what charity you want to support. Last year, 40 different charities got a piece of the pie thanks to you. At Hillcrest Country Club, I'm senior reporter Roland Barris, Idaho News 6.
Coming up after the break, talk about suspense. If you want to win the Albertsons Boise Open, you've got to bring your A game for all 18 holes in that last one. Well, we'll show you why so many championship dreams come crashing down on the final hole at Hillcrest.
The Boise Rescue Mission is the largest homeless service provider in Idaho, one of the largest in the Northwest. And so what that means is every night, right now, we're serving between 400 and 500 men, women, and children who are experiencing homelessness, and we're providing over 800 meals every day. We have special programs for veterans, for children, and for families. We also have 104 apartments right here in the Treasure Valley where we provide transitional living for people who are taking the next step from homelessness back to independent living. And the proceeds from the Albertsons Boise Open Golf Tournament will help us to continue this good work right here in the Treasure Valley, where our goal and our mission is to help people recover from homelessness. We really appreciate the support.
I'm Riley Shoemaker downtown, and this is my neighborhood.
Yeah, it's been, I guess you could say, quite a ride. Miami to Seattle, ocean to ocean, mission accomplished. And I tell you what, Chevron with Chevron has been great for us. You're visiting so many states. You want to help keep your engine as clean as you can and get unbeatable mileage. And I know how this one likes a good cup of coffee and a nice place to stop. Only problem is, I don't know where we're going to put this sticker. Chevron with Chevron, fueled by possibility.
When you shop in the Albertsons app, you can count on us to have fresh, quality ingredients, ready for pickup or delivery at the same price as in store. Even if you can't count on your guest list staying small. And if you need a few extra things, you can also count on delivery in as soon as 30 minutes.
First, they're sour. And then they're sweet. Sour Patch Kids. Sour, sweet, gone.
Good morning, Idaho!
Rise and shine with Sophia Cruz and Roland Barris.
Because each morning we love to be in your neighborhood.
Good Morning Idaho. Weekdays 5 to 7 a.m. Only on Idaho News 6.
Welcome back to our special presentation from the 36th annual Albertsons Boise Open, presented by Chevron. I'm senior reporter Don Nelson for Idaho News 6, joined by Jeff Sanders, executive director of the Albertsons Boise Open. It's day 4 as we head down the final stretch, Jeff. In sports, we often talk about running through the finish line because at Hillcrest Country Club, that's essential. No lead, is safe, right?
You got that right. Russell Knox shot 59 here in 2013. He's won twice on the PGA Tour and played in over 300 PGA Tour events. Experience is going to matter today.
Yeah.
And we're going to find that out on the last hole, the 18th here at Hillcrest.
The notoriously difficult 18th hole that shattered a lot of championship dreams over the years.
It's make or break on the 18th hole at Hillcrest. The challenging slope has produced some stunning finishes at the Albertsons Boise Open over the years. Take 2022, for example. After commanding much of the final round, Philip Knowles only needed to make par to win it all. But an uphill lie and a hidden green would be his undoing.
Just don't want to go long.
Knowles sent the ball past the pin into the rough, then a treacherous downhill putt, also long. It's a situation cameraman Mark Bowden has seen many times.
It's as hard as I've ever seen. You hit it above the hole here, especially on the back of the green. You're praying for it to stop as it goes by the flag. You're praying.
The bogey forced a three-way playoff with Will Gordon coming out on top. 1 year prior, same story. In 2021, Aaron Rai was leading by 1 stroke, headed into the final hole.
Well, he's going to land it on top, isn't he? Going to go way over. Oh, no.
Too much on the approach, too much on the downhill putt, and another playoff ending in defeat.
To Gary's point, it has all come undone for Aaron Rai.
Grayson Sigg would claim the title that year.
Jeff, you've seen so many finishes at this golf course. I mean, you better know those drives are coming to the bottom of this hill, and it is that blind shot.
Well, today the pin's tucked back right.
So they really won't see it.
Tough pin. You cannot hit it past the hole on 18. It's like if you do, it's like coming down a hill on the slope of your parked car right off the green. You've got to make sure you keep the ball below the hole on 18 today because the pin is tucked back right.
No lead is too safe. So how can you conquer this challenging hole? I walked the course with Hillcrest head pro Brian McKinley to help crack the code.
We're with Brian McKinley, who is he's the man out here. He is the professional.
That's right.
And how long have you been with Hillcrest?
About 1.5 years now.
Okay, and you are also the starter for the Boise Open.
Correct.
I have to ask you, we're standing on 18 because this is the hole that could win it or lose it for this year's champion. And Brian's going to show us how a pro would normally play this, and we'll get up to the hill here and talk about the blind shot in just a second. But as a starter, I mean, there's a little pressure on you, right? Because I'm guessing there's a fair share of foreign players.
Yes, so there is. So the key on that is you talk to the caddy. You don't want to bother the player, especially on Sunday, right? A lot of things going on. So I will slide up to the caddy and say, hey, how do you pronounce this? How do you pronounce Nelson? You know, that's an easy one.
And just for the record, you're not from Austin, Texas?
No, just
you're born and raised?
Glasgow, Scotland.
I've heard of that. Okay, yep. So this is the box that they will tee off on Sunday.
This is the final hole.
Yes, this is just a prop for me. So Brian, show me how they're looking at this hole here.
All right.
Let's say there's a 3-way tie on Sunday at 18.
Okay, so the fun thing about this tee shot is it kind of lulls you to sleep. Okay, you think, it's a short hole, but if you miss it right at all, there's no shot to the green. So the key here is we need it in the fairway from where these guys are hitting, either from this tee or the tee right behind us. Most of them are going to hit about a 4-iron off the tee, maybe a hybrid, maybe a fairway wood, depending on the wind.
Okay.
But the key is, nothing to the right and just right in the middle of the fairway.
Okay, and they want to get it because
even left. The water's really not in play for them unless they hit a miss.
They want to get it up further enough so that second shot takes them to the green.
That's right.
So they have a birdie opportunity.
That's right.
Okay, there we go.
So that's right. It'll be fine, but it's a little right than you want it.
So Brian, this is a very important shot to the green. It's a make it or break it shot on Sunday. What do you see?
So, I mean, we're in the first cut here up the right-hand side, wide open. The key is the hill here, how much it goes up. So, and I'll see from watching them last year, I mean, the guys have a hard time judging that distance.
Okay.
Long is dead. Short's not too bad, but you'll see when we get up to the green, it's a 2-tiered green, so it's tricky.
Because you want to get to the green, but you don't want to be above it because
above
that putt
is dead.
Okay.
It's so dead. We'll see that. Hopefully this will be right by it.
Okay.
That might be good. The key is just up and down. There's so many bad things that can happen, especially where this pin is.
Okay.
And on Sunday, the pin will be back here also. But there is that ridge there. If you go past it at all, you're going down to the front of the green.
Okay, and that's not good.
It's not good.
Okay.
All right, we'll try and chip one. I mean, this grass is a wee bit sticky, so trying to putt through it can be tough, but if you get this, it's a touchy shot. That's going right at it. Oh! Can you imagine? On Sunday, the crowd would go wild.
The crowd's going crazy. Are you kidding me? Okay.
Should have had you pull that pin, Don. It would have been right in the middle.
Well, yeah, we're playing COVID rules. You want to mark that, though?
Well, you know, I think even I can make this one,
okay.
Even with a pin in. There you go.
And that's how you play 18. You've played golf your whole life. I mean, it really comes down to what you just did. It's
right.
the short game,
that's right?
Yeah. Right? Jack Nicklaus, they all say you drive for show, you putt for dough.
Absolutely.
That was for dough.
That's how somebody will win or lose the tournament, right? It's about what they do on the greens. So that was lucky.
And Jeff, I have to tell you, that was one take. It's not like we tried that 5 or 6 times.
That was amazing.
Brian,
a wee bit, huh?
A wee bit sticky out there, yeah.
A wee bit sticky.
But to your point,
right.
Had he not hit the pin?
Oh, it's off the green. I don't want to tell Brian that, but Brian, that pin got in the way. You're a very fortunate man because that ball was going off the front of the green. And it can happen out here. The best players in the world can do it. You got to keep below the hole. Again, back right pin today, 24 paces on, 4 from the right. Keep it left of the hole and keep it under the hole.
Good advice. We'll see how the different players approach the 18th today, and you can bet there will be some surprises. Well, the Albertsons Boise Open is a rite of passage.
The mission of the Boys and Girls Clubs is to inspire and empower all young people, especially those who need us most, to reach their full potential as responsible, productive, and caring citizens. We serve about 4,000 kids in the Ada County community. We've got 8 locations. We provide very affordable, low-cost, high-quality before and after school programs to kids from 5 to 18. The money raised from the Albertsons Boise Open helps us keep our membership fees low so that all kids can have a safe place to go when their parents are at work, positive programs, and life-changing experiences at the Boys and Girls Club.
I'm Riley Shoemaker downtown, and this is my neighborhood.
What's different about you? It's Chevron with Techron. I'm feeling so good. I'm getting unbeatable mileage and working on keeping those engine parts clean. No, that's not it. Seriously, this is some high-quality fuel. You still want to see the Redwoods? Oh, Grand Canyon. Plenty of Chevrons along the way. Just saying. Come on, what is it? I'm telling you, Chevron with Techron. Awesome decision on our part. Did you change your headlights? Chevron with Techron. Fueled by possibility.
Cream on the left, one more episode. Cream on the right, we crushed the whole series. Yes! Oh, that was really good. Oreo, stay put.
First you hear it, then you feel it. That's the crunchy, melt-in-your-mouth feeling of Ritz Toasted Chips.
Hey there, it's me. Food. Whenever you need me.
Can I get that fried chicken?
I'm ready for you. Especially when you're busy. And you're always busy.
So awesome.
But no matter what, we find time for this. So go ahead and enjoy the moment. Because there's plenty to go around. Keep it easy, my friends. Sincerely, food. Sincerely, Albertsons.
Welcome back as we gear up for the final day of the 36th annual Albertsons Boise Open presented by Chevron. I'm senior reporter Don Nelson, joined by Jeff Sanders, executive director of the tournament. And there's a lot of history in this golf tournament here at Hillcrest Country Club. More than 3 decades at this beautiful golf course where the scenery, you can't beat that.
Oh,
that is a room with a view.
It is. Look at this. This is fabulous. You know, Hillcrest Country Club sits up on a hill looking at these beautiful mountains. it kind of lulls you to sleep. You got to pay attention out here in the final round, Don.
And it's changed. It started off as the Ben Hogan
Yes,
tour,
it
right?
did. Ben Hogan Tour in 1990. Then it went to the Buy.com Tour. Then Nike had it for a while. Then Nationwide, and now Korn Ferry. So we've had 5 umbrella sponsors, but only 1 title sponsor, Albertsons.
There you go. This is the last stop on the Korn Ferry Tour, and it's such an important one for those aspiring pros. I previously caught up with a good friend of yours, Brandel Chambly. You'll see him on the Golf Channel. I love this guy, who shared some of his memories of what makes this course special and just how important it is as a talent pipeline for the PGA Tour.
I was here in 1990, the inaugural year. It was then the Ben Hogan Tour. Now it's the Korn Ferry Tour. We were this like ragtag fraternity of scratching out living golfers. We're all here driving place to place to place. But yeah, I have fond memories of this place. I remember it clear as day, just standing on this hill, this beautiful hole, you know, looking down here. I played all right that week. I think I finished 15th. I made $1,300.
What did you do with all that money?
I know. I mean, I probably put it in a CD or something, or bought some Berkshire Hathaway stock. No,
some Apple stock or something. Yeah, right.
Probably took all that to get me out of town.
How important is the Korn Ferry Tour to the PGA Tour?
Well, with the PGA Tour, I mean, I'd say the best thing about the PGA Tour is that it has developmental programs that feed it. Stars, you know, they come out of college and maybe they're not completely polished. Maybe they need a little apprenticeship. And the Korn Ferry Tour serves that purpose. It allows them to get used to the travel, to different golf courses, to the higher level of competition. And that maturation process is hugely important to the players who come out on tour. If you look at who's playing the tour now, I don't know what the exact percentage is, but I would hazard a guess that it's somewhere in the 90% range of players who played on the Korn Ferry Tour and made their way to the PGA Tour.
And when Brandel Chambly says big names, he means big names, Jeff. I mean, my goodness. We got to start off with the number 1 player in the universe.
Well, Scotty Scheffler played here in 2019, and 4 or 5 years later, he's number 1 in the world. So we don't know who the next future star of the PGA Tour is going to be when they're here, but we find out when they get on the PGA Tour. Look at Bubba Watson, stayed right across the street with a member. Bryson DeChambeau, you know, the U.S. Open champion. Ricky Fowler, the colorful Ricky Fowler. You got to love Ricky Fowler. Justin Thomas, what a career he's had. These guys have all been here, Don. They've all played Hillcrest Country Club on their way to the PGA Tour.
And, of course, you can't forget a guy by the name of Jason Gore, the winningest player on the Korn Ferry Tour history.
He won in 2002.
It's a pleasure to be joined by Jason Gore, who is a 7-time winner on the Korn Ferry Tour. Now, of course, when you won those 7 tournaments, it wasn't always the Korn Ferry Tournament, but had different names to it. But congratulations for that. A record, I believe you still hold 7 wins.
Yep, it's kind of like the Crash Davis of minor league baseball, you know, the most minor league home runs, but I'm very proud of that.
Jason, what about your memories of the Boise Open here at Hillcrest?
Oh, gosh. I mean, I won here in 2002, and I just remember like it was I won back-to-back. I won Oregon the week before and came here and just kind of locked up my card, and I've just always loved Boise.
Jason, I'm going to put you on the spot. If you had to pick your Mount Rushmore of professional golfers, lay it on me.
Jack, Arnie, Tiger. Ooh.
That 4th one's always the hardest one, right?
Hogan.
You're going to go with Hogan?
Yep.
Okay. You thought about Bobby Jones, didn't you?
I thought about Bobby Jones, but, you know, I mean, it's, I think just for guys for players who've like truly changed the game.
Right.
I think it's probably those 4.
I was going to ask you, I was going to say, besides yourself, who else would you put on the Mount Rushmore golf?
Somebody's got to chisel that thing. I'd be the one doing it.
Jason Gore, thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me. Great to be in Boise.
You know, Jeff, I asked that same question to Brandel Chambly about that. And I should say, take Tiger and Jack off the Mount Rushmore, because now you're only dealing with 2 players. So besides Tiger and Jack, who would you put on your Mount Rushmore?
Oh, I love Jason's picks. I really do. Of course, Arnold Palmer's my idol in golf, so I got to put Arnold in there.
He lifted the sport.
Yeah, and Ben Hogan, like Chambly said, he had no friends, no family. All he did was play golf 24/7. I got to put Ben in there. And Bobby Jones, I love the way he dressed, but I don't know much about him.
You know, Jeff, I think that's part of the appeal of this game. Golf is really a sport that lasts a lifetime, and you get the kids involved, and that's what's so cool about it. The kids under 15 get free admission.
They do. They get in free. Del Taco's here, Mark Miller. He's got the Del Taco truck, free golf lessons. They get, food and beverage, autographs, lessons from the pros. It's a great place to be today, okay? Bring the kids out. Let them experience this. Let them see, maybe they're going to be the next Scotty Scheffler. It all starts at the golf tournament. Come out, get a lesson, have a little food, go out and watch some golf, and maybe the kids get motivated. Next thing you know, they're playing on this tour and playing right here at Hillcrest.
It all builds up to today, which is actually Junior Day. The Albertsons Boise Open partners with St. Luke's Health Plan for special activities and even some tips from the pros. Neighborhood reporter Allie Tripke joins us live from just down the hill. Allie?
Well, thanks so much, Dawn and Jeff. Yeah, like you guys were talking about, the Korn Ferry Tour, it's all about developing young players. And right now I'm hanging out at Junior Day, like you guys mentioned, kids 15 and under, hanging out here at Junior Day, practicing some of the mini driving range we got here. Look at this swing. Incredible. And we got the tic-tac-toe putting right over there with First Tee Idaho, one of our Junior Day sponsors, and then chipping cornhole over there. No one's playing yet, but kids are starting to come down, even though Junior Days doesn't even officially start until 9 a.m. We also have Idaho Junior Tour. And over here at the St. Luke's Health Plan booth, we have some kids. Emma and Peyton, brother and sister, I was chatting with them. They are playing anything but a club. Got a frying pan. Let's see what you got, Peyton. Oh, so close. And now Emma has a sword, and she's going to swing and try and make it in with anything but a club. Oh, she made it earlier. It was incredible. And right now I'm actually hanging out with Lisa with St. Luke's Health Plan, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about some of the activities that kids can get involved in on Junior Day.
You bet. So we are so proud to be here for our second year in a row. So anything but a club, probably our favorite game. You can putt with a rubber chicken if you'd like. We also are with First Tee, so we're watching some of those events, and then they can go practice with a pro. They can practice chipping, putting, driving, so that's a pretty cool thing. And they can get some hats here and get some autographs from the pros.
Yes, they can. We got some awesome hats here, and kids will also get free lunch. 15 and under. First 500 will get these awesome hats here. So why does St. Luke's Health Plan want to get involved and sponsor Junior Day here at the Albertsons Boise Open?
We're so proud of events like these because it just encourages healthier lifestyles at a young age, and St. Luke's Health Plan is proud to be part of that journey. Albertsons Open's pretty amazing, brings world-class golf to Boise, Idaho. How could you not love it?
Incredible. Well, thank you so much, Lisa. Yeah, we're going to keep hanging out here at Junior Day, playing some of the events. Let's see what you got. One more try with the frying pan or the bone. Anything but a club. So close. The rubber chicken, too. Well, we're going to keep hanging out here at Junior Day, hanging out with some of those sponsors, First Tee Idaho, and, of course, St. Luke's Health Plan. We'll check back in with you guys soon. We're going to send it back to Dawn and Jeff up on the hill.
All right. Thanks, Sally. I love seeing those. You know what? I might try the frying pan. The way I've been hitting them lately, I mean, it can't be.
Well, I've seen your putting stroke. I'd go to the frying pan. Maybe you want to go to the cane or whatever you can. Do you have a cane, by the way?
Not yet, Jeff.
I hope not.
Coming up, the course. Hillcrest Country Club looks incredible today. It looks as every year we come here and we say the same thing, and that's no accident. After the break, we talk to the grounds crew about what it takes to create a professional playing surface.
West Valley Humane Society provides sheltering and various services to the animals and residents of Canyon County. The funding that we receive helps us provide life-saving programs and services to the animals of Canyon County, everything from vaccines, public services, and finding forever homes for the pets in our care.
Yeah, it's been, I guess you could say, quite a ride. Miami to Seattle, ocean to ocean, mission accomplished. And I tell you what, Chevron with Chevron has been great for us. You're visiting so many states. You want to help keep your engine as clean as you can and get unbeatable mileage. And I know how this one likes a good cup of coffee and a nice place to stop. Only problem is, I don't know where we're going to put this sticker. Chevron with Chevron, fueled by possibility.
First, they're sour.
And then there's sweet. Sour Patch Kids. Sour, sweet.
Morning commute, a breeze with Good Morning Idaho.
Good morning, Idaho!
The only local team to give you real-time, live traffic reports every weekday morning. Wake up and get going. Real-time traffic. Weekday mornings on Good Morning Idaho. And only on Idaho News 6.
Why would anyone keep on running in this weather? Because there's nowhere else you'd rather be. Raise your bar with our delicious energy-sustaining Cliff Bar. Shop in the Albertsons app? You can count on us to have fresh, quality ingredients, ready for pickup or delivery at the same price as in store. Even if you can't count on your guest list staying small. And if you need a few extra things, you can also count on delivery in as soon as 30 minutes.
Morning, Idaho!
Rise and shine with Sophia Cruz and Roland Barris.
Because each morning we love to be in your neighborhood.
Good Morning Idaho. Weekdays 5 to 7 a.m. Only on Idaho News 6.
I'm Greenlee Clark, and this is my neighborhood.
Welcome back to our special presentation from the Albertsons Boise Open. I'm senior reporter Don Nelson, joined by Jeff Sanders, executive director of the Albertsons Boise Open. And Jeff, it's easy to fall in love with the game of golf. There's something about being out here outside, the sun. Well, it's not out quite yet, but it will be. The fresh air, the beautiful course. It really does kind of melt that stress away. And you really do have to learn how to play this course under the conditions that you're given.
Well, and they've changed a lot. It was really hot the last couple of days, and now today it's kind of overcast, a little bit cooler. Remember, it rained last night, so the golf course is a little bit damp. So the golf scores will go lower when the golf course is a little bit damp because the ball won't bounce in the rough.
Sure.
It won't bounce on the green. So these guys love it. They're throwing darts out here today.
Let's bring in weatherman Isaiah Sharp, who joins us live from the 18th hole. Isaiah?
Yeah, we'll see how those last night thunderstorms will impact the course today. Current temperatures sitting into those 60s and cloudy skies, but they are expected to break if you're making your way out here to the Boise Open. Taking a look at our Grove Tower cam, and yes, you can see those clouds off into the background, but we are expecting them to break at some point today, hopefully around the lunch hours, and we're going to see it. We are tracking a stray storm passing over the Caldwell region. Shouldn't make its way over to Boise, but still going to be paying attention to those isolated thunderstorms that are passing through the Treasure Valley. Temperatures expected to be into those 80s today, and so as soon as the skies start to break, the course should start to dry up as well. Heading into the evening time, temperatures will be sitting into those mid-80s. Perfect conditions, I would say, to close out the tournament. We'll pay attention, like I mentioned, to those skies starting to clear up as the morning continues on, but it looks as though it is going to be a beautiful one out here. It's amazing seeing all the people enjoying the lovely conditions we're seeing right now, and temperatures are expected to be really nice into the evening. Don, Jeff, back to you.
Yeah, and it can't happen without our sponsors, Jeff.
Chevron, live from today. Chevron's a great partner. Albertsons and Chevron partner all year long. And they, especially this week, we're very lucky to have both of those companies.
Absolutely. A team of pros hits the Hillcrest Golf Course long before the pro golfers show up. We're talking about the professional groundskeepers whose work starts early in the morning.
Very early.
It was dark when we got here, and they were already out here. The morning and neighborhood reporter Steve Dent will have their story right now.
The grounds crew here at Hillcrest Country Club preps the course every day, and I wanted to come down and see what they do to get this course ready ahead of the Boise Open. I'm your neighborhood reporter Steve Denton. I found out it's a wake-up call a little earlier than I'm used to, but it's worth it to come see this team in action.
So we have some team members who show up at 2:50 to get the golf course prepped and ready for the day, but the vast majority of us are either here at 5 or 5:30.
All this activity happens before the sun even comes up. It does make for some cooler working conditions, as this crew of 30 is led by Matt Gourlay as the head groundskeeper. Matt came to Boise a year and a half ago and has more than 20 years of experience in Kansas.
It's been unbelievable working with the team members here. Long tenured individuals, really care about the golf course.
So how do they get the course ready for this big time event? It's really just a continuation of their everyday work.
You know, we try to provide tournament conditions for the members daily. It just comes down to maintaining the greens a little bit more often for us, double cutting, double rolling, a little bit more consistent, and moisture management, trying to decrease the amount of moisture on the golf course, get really firm and fast conditions for these pros.
I'm your neighborhood reporter, Steve Dent, for Idaho News 6.
Well, that's interesting. Moisture management.
Moisture management.
They really are the unsung heroes, right? The folks that keep this course in pristine condition.
I've been here 36 years, and I've never seen this golf course in the condition it's in. It's the best. Matt has done a phenomenal job. He's been here a year and a half, but the golf course is really good. The greens are great. I got to tell you, Matt, congratulations to him and his team.
Yeah, and as Matt has mentioned before, there's certain things you have to do with the PGA Tour.
You do.
They come in and they help you out and saying, this is what...
Well, one of the benefits of working with the PGA Tour is just what they do every tournament. They have 100 tournaments they go to in advance. They help the Matts of the world prepare their golf course for competitive play. And that's a big deal for the club because then the members benefit after the tournament's over from that.
Okay. Just don't get it in the rough.
No rough. No, it's like this. Don't hit it in the rough.
Thick. The Albertsons Boise Open attracts some big names, and not just on the golf course. Coming up, a look at the concerts that have some, calling this golf-cella is what
it's
you like to say?
Golf-cella.
Okay.
It's golf-cella.
Okay.
Golf by day, music by night.
Women's and Children's Alliance, or WCA, with a mission of safety, healing, and freedom from domestic abuse and sexual assault, provides over 22,000 services each year. One of the most critical and potentially life-saving services is our safe shelter, where women and their children can live for up to 7 months, taking advantage of counseling, case management, and licensed child care. The proceeds from the Albertsons Boise Open will go directly to supporting that critical and unduplicated service in our community. And for that, we are extremely grateful.
Yeah, it's been, I guess you could say, quite a ride. Miami to Seattle, ocean to ocean, mission accomplished. And I tell you what, Chevron with Chevron has been great for us. You're visiting so many states. You want to help keep your engine as clean as you can and get unbeatable mileage. And I know how this one likes a good cup of coffee and a nice place to stop. Only problem is, I don't know where we're gonna put this sticker. Chevron with Chevron, fueled by possibility.
Yeah, that's it. You do you, I do me, that's lit. I'm a snack, 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 snack. That's my flavor.
Chips Ahoy, here for... Why would anyone keep on running in this weather? Because there's nowhere else you'd rather be. Raise your bar with our delicious energy-sustaining Cliff Bar.
Shop in the Albertsons app? You can count on us to have fresh, quality ingredients, ready for pickup or delivery at the same price as in store. Even if you can't count on your guest list staying small. And if you need a few extra things, you can also count on delivery in as soon as 30 minutes.
Morning, Idaho! Rise and shine with Sophia Cruz and Roland Barris.
Sharing the stories of your neighborhood live and right where they're happening. Welcome back to Good Morning, Idaho. The sun is shining bright down here at Quinn's Pond.
With more morning reporters and more local coverage.
It's nice to see your face again. Good morning, Roland. It's looking awesome out there, especially because each morning we love to be in your neighborhood.
Good Morning, Idaho. Weekdays 5 to 7 a.m. Only on Idaho News 6.
I'm Sahana Patel, and this is my neighborhood.
The Albertsons Boise Open is all about the fan experience. From great golf to great concerts, there's so much fun. Oh, by the way, there is a golf tournament happening as well. This weekend we heard from Boy, the lineup you got this year, Jeff.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Darius Rucker, Leonard Skinner, and last night, Brothers Osborne. 3 in a row, 3 sellouts, 3 great shows. Free Bird was here along with Sweet Home, Alabama.
The night's not over until you hear Freebird, right?
You know, golf by day, music by night. You know, it's amazing. Golfcella.
Golfcella. Let's send it back out to neighborhood reporter Allie Tripke, who joins us with some of the highlights.
Yeah, Don and Jeff, like you mentioned, Golfcella, the combination of PGA Tour golf and then big name country and rock artists playing right here on this fairway throughout the weekend on this stage for the tournament. I have some of the highlights if you want to relive all of the action with Leonard Skinner yelling Boise between every song, or if you missed it, here's more.
I love to see the pros swing. It's just so pure.
Golf by day and music by night. The Albertsons Boise Open is a one-of-a-kind stop on the PGA Tour's Korn Ferry Tour.
$35 to watch PGA Tour golf during the day and a fabulous concert at night, so it's just really affordable.
Darius Rucker teed things off Thursday night with nostalgic melodies and country classics.
It's always the fan experience here at the Boise Open. I mean, come on, it's great. It's a fun time out here.
Longtime Leonard Skinner fan Cal and his family arrived hours early for a front row spot at Friday's concert.
Why did you guys get here so early?
Because Leonard Skinner front row that's an easy choice.
Right?
Very easy choice.
What's the song that you're looking forward to the most?
Free Bird.
And the rock band jammed out in the Gem State, celebrating 50 years as a band. And Saturday night, Brothers Osborne closed out the Fairway Concert Series. Ticket sales going to local charities in Idaho.
Yeah, it's a really great spot to see a show, and we came to see Weezer a couple years ago. That was awesome, so figured I'd do it again.
Oh, just such a fun weekend. I've had the chance to attend and work some of those awesome concerts throughout the last couple years. Last year, John Party, Isaiah and I went. It was so fun. I went to Darius a few days ago, and Leonard Skinner is just incredible. And Don and Jeff, it's just such a great way to break the ice. Maybe if you're not too into golf, you don't really think golf is your thing, or it's a little bit intimidating, coming to the concerts, maybe catching some of the tournament, just a great way to get the community involved with those big name artists and awesome PGA Tour golf as well. Don, Jeff?
Thanks, Sally. Great lineup as always. Can't wait for next year. Maybe we can maybe get a preview of what you're working on. But joining us now is Brad Street, president of the Mountain West Division of Albertsons, our tournament title sponsor. Take it away, Jeff.
Brad, Brad's here with us. We met a long time ago. He's been at Albertsons a long time. Now he's, like Don said, president of the Mountain West Division here at Albertsons. It's going to be very exciting. We just signed a new 3-year contract with Albertsons to extend this event. And we're so excited about it. Give us a little feedback on that. How do you feel about it?
Jeff, it's when we made the decision to extend for another 3 years is exciting for us here, especially us in Boise, right? It's one of those events that over the last 36 years, it keeps getting better every single year. You and I talked about what next year and the following years are going to look like, and I think it's going to be even more exciting as we keep going forward. So, fantastic event for us.
Well, I'll tell you, we couldn't do it without you. It's interesting. Albertsons gives back this community 365 days a year. This is 1 week of that. And, Albertsons is known for giving back and has been since Joe Albertson started this company so many years ago.
Yeah, Joe started this company in 1939 over on 16th and State, borrowed a little money from his Aunt Bertie, and was able to get this thing going. And thank goodness for that. It's been a great career for me and family and all of our coworkers. But he always had this big beliefs, and one of his big beliefs was giving back to the communities where our employees and our customers work and live. And this is one of those opportunities that we've been able to do for the last 36 years and look forward to doing it for at least 3 more.
Well, this is the most affordable golf tournament on this tour by far. Golf during the day, music at night, only $35, and all the money goes to local charities.
Yeah, it's one of those things for us that's very exciting. We want to make sure that there's a value, right? We want to make sure that consumers and the people can come out here and have an affordable event. It's not, there's not very many things that you can do for $35 and be able to bring the family out. Like you guys have talked about, the course is fantastic this week. Great pro golf, great food, and then obviously the great concerts that we've had the last 3 nights have been fantastic. So that
affordability to us has been very important.
It's been an unbelievable run, and it's not over, Brad Street. Let's
I'm
have
looking
some more
forward
fun.
to it.
Okay,
Thank
buddy.
you.
Thanks for being here.
Appreciate it.
All right, thanks. It's a winning combination, and it's all about community at the Albertsons Boise Open. After the break, neighborhood reporter Riley Shoemaker highlights the essential role of volunteers for both the tournament and its charity mission.
Manage their emotions, how to resolve conflict, and make good intentional decisions. And then we incorporate physical activity into our 8-week program and help girls set a goal to run a 5K at the end of our season, where the other girls from around the Treasure Valley and their coaches and families come out to support them, and they take those life skills with them beyond the finish line out into their lives. About 40% of our girls receive financial assistance to participate in our program, and the funds from the Albertsons Boise Open will truly help us not turn a girl away. So all girls who want to participate in Girls on the Run will be able to do that.
What's different about you? It's Chevron with Techron. I'm feeling so good. I'm getting unbeatable mileage and working on keeping those engine parts clean. No, that's not it. Seriously, this is some high-quality fuel. You still want to see the redwoods? Oh, Grand Canyon. Plenty of Chevrons along the way. Just saying. Come on, what is it? I'm telling you, Chevron with Techron. Awesome decision on our part. Did you change your headlights? Chevron with Techron. Fueled by possibility.
Can't get enough, no, of this beautiful.
First, they're sour. And then they're sweet. Sour Patch Kids. Sour, sweet.
First you hear it, then you feel it. That's the crunchy, melt-in-your-mouth feeling of Ritz Toasted Chips.
Shop in the Albertsons app? You can count on us to have fresh, quality ingredients, ready for pickup or delivery at the same price as in-store. Even if you can't count on your guest list staying small.
Dallas.
And if you need a few extra things, you can also count on delivery in as soon as 30 minutes.
No place like home. The people and places that surround us and hold on to our hearts. It's what we want to protect, celebrate, and preserve. At Idaho News 6, the stories in our neighborhood aren't just headlines. They're what's happening to us, around us, and matter to us. We work where we live and live where we work. From the front lines of our front porch. Idaho News 6. Proud to be in your neighborhood.
I'm Rodriguez, and this is my neighborhood.
We're back here at the Albertsons Boise Open. Look at these shots of the kids out there. This is, you know, we talked about this earlier. We talked about this last year. How important it is to get the kids involved in golf at a young age.
This is where it all starts, Don. When I was a junior golfer in Portland, Oregon, that experience stayed with me my whole life. It got me into the game, and it allowed me to continue to progress, high school, college, you know, pro golf down the line. But at the end of the day, this is so important for the kids. They get to see these guys, and hopefully they'll motivate them to want to work at their golf and maybe someday be able to play this game at a high level. If not, just play the game their whole life.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It is such the community gets so involved in this too. What was the muni you played on, the public course? You remember the name of it?
Rock Creek Country Club.
Rock Creek Country
Even
Club.
though it doesn't sound like a muni, believe me, it was.
We'll give him a shout out. All right, that's where Jeff started. Neighborhood reporter Riley Shoemaker takes us behind the scenes with some of the volunteers who've worked tirelessly to make the Albertsons Boise Open a success.
The crowds, the pros, the precision. There's a lot that goes into making the Boise Open swing smoothly. But behind the ropes, it's the volunteers who make it all happen. With 850 active volunteers and a wait list to join. I'm neighborhood reporter Riley Shoemaker, and I caught up with some of the people who keep the tournament running.
From the moment fans park to the final putt on 18, nearly everything at the Boise Open is run by volunteers.
Started here on we called it the Ecology Committee, which is really picking up trash. In those days, the volunteers did everything from constructing the stands to putting up all of the facilities.
Jim Borchers has been volunteering since year one. And while the PGA has grown more professional, he says it's still volunteers like the 850 this year who run the show.
Everything that is done on site is really done by volunteers. There's only maybe 5 or 8 paid staff doing anything for the tournament week.
It's not just about the golf. It's about the people.
Come out here and you see somebody that you haven't seen in a year and you talk about their kids, and now their kids are parents, and now they're grandparents.
Jim Rose has worn a lot of hats, from managing uniforms to running the Hill Shuttle for people who need help getting around.
You'll see World War I or World War II veterans, that are down there, and you'll bring their families up and people that really need help up and down that hill. So it's a great way to come out and meet people and see people and watch the golf.
And both gyms say it's a family affair, passing down the tradition from generation to generation.
My parents, my father was a volunteer. I'm a volunteer, my wife is. My daughters and son are volunteers, and now the grandkids are volunteering.
My daughter was born in 2002, and the Jeff Sanders group was kind enough to give her a little sweater when she was born in 2002 that said volunteer. It's been a family affair.
And if you're interested in volunteering, you can go to the Boise Open's website as this tournament wraps up and look for opportunities for next year. Reporting from Hillcrest Country Club, I'm Riley Shoemaker, Idaho News 6.
I have to tell you, Jeff, I bugged my older brother to no end to go out with him. And he says, well, you can only putt. Because I couldn't play. But he did take me out, and that's what got me going.
No, that's what gets you going, and it stays with you your whole life. And even if you don't play the game competitively, it's great for business, too, down the road.
Yeah, it is. There you go. It's a beautiful day. It's going to be, I think it's almost ideal for golf, I think. Let's check in with weatherman Isaiah Sharp on what golfers and golf fans can expect the rest of today.
Temperatures currently sitting into those 60s. A lot of cloud coverage over the top of us here at the Boise Open, but they are expected to break. So make sure you get a jacket for this morning. The afternoon's going to look a lot better. Temperatures, like I mentioned, sitting into the 60s. We will be getting into those 80s. We're paying attention to some isolated thunderstorms just to the west of the Treasure Valley. See those lightning strikes over in Caldwell, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact over here at Hillcrest Country Club. Like I mentioned, temperatures expected to be into the 80s, and so it's going to be a fairly nice day. Back to you, Don and Jeff.
All right, thanks, Isaiah. Coming up, one last look ahead as we gear up for today's exciting final round of the 36th annual Albertsons Boise Open presented by Chevron.
The mission of Make-A-Wish Idaho is that we grant life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses all across the state of Idaho. Last year we granted 140 wishes, and those wishes give children who are sick an opportunity to dream about something amazing instead of focusing on surgeries and hospital visits, etc. We are so grateful to be a beneficiary of the Albertsons Boise Open. It has helped us to grant so many wishes through the years. We can count at least 18 wishes that have been granted as a result of their support.
I'm Riley Shoemaker downtown, and this is my neighborhood.
What's different about you? It's Chevron with Techron. I'm feeling so good. I'm getting unbeatable mileage and working on keeping those engine parts clean. No, that's not it. Seriously, this is some high-quality fuel. You still want to see the Redwoods? Oh, Grand Canyon. Plenty of Chevrons along the way. Just saying. Come on, what is it? I'm telling you, Chevron with Techron. Awesome decision on our part. Did you change your headlights? Chevron with Techron. Fueled by possibility.
Why would anyone keep on running in this weather? Because there's nowhere else you'd rather be. Raise your bar with our delicious energy-sustaining Cliff Bar.
Cream on the left, one more episode. Cream on the right, we crushed the whole series. Yes! Oh, that was really good.
Oreo, stay playful.
Hey there, it's me. Food. Whenever you need me.
Can I get that fried chicken?
I'm ready for you. Especially when you're busy. And you're always busy.
So awesome.
But no matter what, we find time for this. So go ahead and enjoy the moment, because there's plenty to go around. Keep it easy, my friends. Sincerely, food. Sincerely, Albertsons.
What a great day it's going to be at Hillcrest Country Club on Sunday. So let's take a look at the leaderboard, how we're looking right now.
Well, here's what's amazing about this leaderboard. There's 19 guys within 3 shots of the lead. It's
crazy.
Yeah, and there's 3 guys tied. Kang, Knox. How about this name? Adrian Dumont Deschezart from
I'm glad
Belgium.
you're reading that name.
Well, you know what? Anybody can win here. The last 4 holes of Hillcrest, a drivable par 4, an eagleable, if that's a word, par 5, a short par 3, and a very difficult, challenging final hole. A lot of movement. You could be 3 shots back with 4 to go, and you could win, or you could be 2 or 3 shots up with 4 to go, and you could lose. So there's a lot of guys in the hunt. Johnny Kiefer, number 1 on the points list this year. He's only 3 shots back. He's got a good shot. So you got to look at some of the guys who've done well before. Russell Knox, as I said, fired 59 here in 2013. Wow. You know, he could win too. Experience usually matters a lot on Sunday. So I would look for someone who's had some success out here to have a good day today.
Well, Jeff, the crowds are already filtering in. They want to get an early start. And the vantage point, too, we didn't really talk about.
It's pretty cool.
It is really cool. And one of the best spots is right down here because you have the 3 holes together, 16, 17, and 18.
Right. Great place to watch golf. We call it the Grove. You go down there, you can kind of meander back and forth. And by the way, if you stop on 16 and there's a birdie or an eagle made, those beers, those Michelob Ultras, they go down to half price, or I think a discount, maybe not half price.
A bit of a rush.
But anyway, it's a lot of fun down there.
So folks that are watching this right now, we're wrapping it up, and we thank everyone who tuned in this morning here on Idaho News 6 for this special. This is the day they can come out. So
sure.
This was the one day, the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday were sold out, right?
Right.
Which
Sunday's
awesome.
wide open. Sunday's wide open.
So come on out.
Come on out. Bring the family. Bring the kids for Junior Day. Come out. Buy your ticket here. Only $10. And the kids 50 under are free. So we'd love to see a lot of kids out. Again, doing Junior Day and then watching the great golf. And on the 18th green tonight, we're going to crown the champion.
Yeah.
And that's always fun for the kids and everybody to be there on 18 when we crown that champion. It's always exciting. You never know what's going to happen out here at Hillcrest. And so it'll be another one of those kind of days. So many guys can win.
Yeah.
It's going to be super competitive. And it's going to be just a phenomenal final round in perfect weather at a beautiful venue.
When do you do post-game? When do you start thinking about 2026?
At about 5 minutes after the last putt goes down today.
We'll be
looking for those music shows for next year.
Right.
Already working on that.
Okay.
And, we've got to do some country and a little bit of rock and roll.
Okay.
They go well here in Boise.
Okay.
And but no, we will start working on it right away. We critique this year's event. We tweak it. We polish it. And we bring it back again next year, the same week next year, and for 3 more years 37, 38, and 39. So we're really excited about the future of the Albertsons Boise Open presented by Chevron.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure, Jeff, as
Don,
always.
It's been a pleasure being with you.
Get out to Hillcrest, and we'll see you on the greens.